Welcome back to FUNSTON TV. This is Mai. Today I wanted to share with you a very quick tutorial that's really easy, that's all focused on the skin. So I made it very dewy, very summery, and very easy to achieve. There's not a lot of products. So if you want this very glowy and bronzy look, please keep watching. So we are just starting off with a clean face, and I'm just going to put my hair away from my face. I'm using coverfx Illuminating Primer with the coverfx Custom Cover Drops. I'm going to be mixing them together, and this is going to give us a really dewy and luminous look to the skin. You can use as many or as little drops as you want, depending on the finish and the coverage that you want. Now applying that using the Morphe M439 brush, and I'm just going to circle this and stipple it everywhere on my face to blend the product into the skin, and as you can see, it's giving me a very natural finish to the skin, which I really enjoy. Then for brows, I'm going to be using the Dipbrow pomade from Anastasia. This is going to give me a very sharp, defined look that I want, yet still sort of natural if you blend it out with a spoolie like this. I absolutely love that product. It's one of my favorite brow products of all time. And then of course you want to set them using a clear brow gel. Again, this is from Anastasia, and it's really like crazy glue for your brows. Then I'm going to be adding this liquid highlighter from Quo, I have no idea how to pronounce this brand. It's technically a body glow illuminator, but I'm going to be using that on the tops of the cheekbones, and I'm also going to be adding some on the nose and everywhere you want some extra highlight. So I'm adding some on the nose, on the chin, and a bit on the cupid's bow as well, and I'm going to be adding some powder highlighter after. Now to set the face, I'm using this pressed powder from MAC, and I'm only going to focus some on the center of the face, which is where I tend to get more oily, since we want something, most of the face to still glow. But I'm still going to powder everywhere I tend to get oily, and just a bit on the cheeks so the bronzer and the contour can blend easier later. Then I'm going to pop that liquid highlighter on the eyes, and on the corner of the eyes. You can do your eyes really however you want in this look. It's really the focus is on the face. Then curl your lashes and apply some mascara. I'm using a waterproof formula. This is L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. It's one of my favorites from the drugstore, and added bonus because it is waterproof. You can skip the other step, but I'm going to go for lashes. This is the style 120 by Ardell. I really like these. And lately I've been looking down to put my lashes on. I think it's a bit easier for me, so you can just apply them however you like, but I feel like this is just easier. Then bronze up your face. I'm using a pressed powder from MAC in the shade Dark. I believe this is the Careblend Pressed Powder in Dark, and this has really good blendability, and the shade is very natural. So I'm using that on a blush brush actually, because I want to minimize the number of brushes that I'm using for this look. So I'm also going to be bronzing the perimeters of the forehead, and also just a bit on the nose to mimic that sun-kissed look, like you've been out in the sun, and a bit on the chin, why not? Then I'm going to be using NARS Orgasm blush, which is one of my favorites. It's so flattering, it's so beautiful, especially with a bronzy look like this for summer. I absolutely love it. Then using Champagne Pop highlighter from this Champagne Glow palette, I believe it's called. I'm going to be applying that on the tops of the cheekbones with this fan brush from Morphe. I'm also going to be dabbing some on the cupid's bow with my finger, and a bit on the chin, and also on the nose. I want to highlight from everywhere today. And then for the lower lash line, I'm going to be using that same pressed powder that I used as a bronzer, and I'm just going to define the lower lash line just a tiny bit. Nothing too much, because we want the focus again to stay on the face. And just coat your bottom lashes with some mascara. This is going to open up the eyes and make them look wider and bigger. Again, a waterproof formula is preferred for summer. And then I decided I wanted more highlighter. I used a smaller brush and I applied it directly on the apples of the cheeks, so we can see the highlighter a bit more without having to turn your face. Then line your lips with a lip liner of your choice. This is from NYX. It is the Nude Suede Shoes lip liner. It's the first time I used it and I'm lining the entire lip. It is so creamy and so easy to apply. Then I applied the Soft Matte Lip Cream on top in the shade Stockholm. Very beautiful shades that go really well together. And then as makeup setting spray today, I'm using the Quo Body Beauty Elixir Spray. I absolutely love, love, love this. I've been loving it for years. It smells so good, it's so therapeutical, it feels like a spa, and there's your finished look. Okay, so that was it for my tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you would like to see next, if there's any suggestions that you'd like to see. Also, I'm really enjoying this highlighter, so please leave me your suggestions of your favorite highlighters down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!